Hello everyone, welcome back to another Let's Play video. Today, guys, we are looking at Howitzer, and I have a fairly interesting build I want to try with them. I'm going to call it the Ultimate Caster build, where we focus on energy damage and cooldown reduction. That's going to be an interesting one, so let's find out. So Howitzer, to be honest, I've been actually really interested in him since the game first came out. It's kind of cool, little raccoon thing in a machine, but I just like his skills, his how he seems to play, and just his skills. I don't know. It seemed like I would like his playstyle, so we're gonna find out exactly how he plays. So today, if you have not played Howitzer before, his passive is kills or assists reduces active cooldowns by 20%. So with the cooldown reduction that I want to get into this build, I want to help that. I want to help that a lot. And kind of utilize that as much as possible. His basic attack is just his cannon. It deals 47 damage, and deals... Ooh, last hit. And 10% splash to nearby enemies. So it's great for tightly packed team fights, or of course, lanes, right? Just because they can splash to the rest of the wave. I'm going to go with the R2000 missile. Howitzer fires a long-range rocket that deals 85 energy damage in an area. It's quite long range. I've always been quite annoyed at exactly how far he can shoot the damn thing and finish you off. And it always seems to be accurate. So, as you can see there, you press Q, and it kind of like locks on, and you just let her fly, and everybody gets decimated. So my team's doing a really good job of roaming in the early game. I personally believe that a proper early game is going to be, yeah, let's go back. Let's go back and get these, and spend these card points. So next I'm going to go with slow grenades. Just because we're roaming, that's going to be much better than landmines, which I can't really focus on that much. So I'm going to start with this Bloodburn Powder, just because it's absolutely fantastic. An absolutely fantastic card with that cooldown reduction. So we're gonna go. I want this, so I'm gonna wait for that cooldown reduction. He feels like he's doing a fair amount of damage in the early game, which is very, very nice. So I think it's safe to wait for that 4-point cooldown reduction that I have. So his right click, slow grenades, 3 bombs that do 54 energy damage and apply a minus 100 unit max movement speed slow. So let's... Nice, just decimated. Let's see how that works. Oh, didn't need it. I'll use it on... So you kind of shoot those out, and then they sit there, and they go off after a while, or until somebody moves over it. And then, of course, when somebody's near, it pops up, and then you get damaged. And we're gonna finish it off with Landmine. Explodes after 5 seconds, knocking enemies back for 52 energy damage. Reactivate to detonate early. So here I'm going to deploy those bombs. That landmine. Gonna wait till the Sevrog tries to. So there you can see his Q working very nicely. Use that. I'm going to put my mine down to hit this Grim back towards us, and there you go. So his E can be a very good ability to secure a kill like that if you're smart enough and you can engage a little hard and push and set that behind them so that when this Gideon goes up, boom, I can, well, just kill him with it, but secure that kill right at the last minute. So I'm going to go with the R2000 missile, just because it's a good either hard engage, if you're on the outskirts, right, of a team fight and you want to start it, send that in, get some good initial damage off. So here I'm going to set. Oop. See, no, that was the wrong way. I didn't want to set it down there. So I'm out of mana. Let's see if I can. I think, yeah, good. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm not sure if I could finish this gadget off if I'm the only one attacking. Good. Alright, so we are really, really steamrolling these bots. By the way, these Let's Play videos, I just do kind of proof of concept, do the builds. Okay, I'm definitely not, apparently. I'll take those down. Do the cards work? Does it achieve what I'm setting it up to do? It's definitely not a, you know... I don't mean it to be super competitive, you know, to show you my stuff. This is just kind of proof of concept of the build that I'm trying to do while I'm learning the character and sharing my experience with you. Really, that's all it is. So we're going to go really heavy to Raging Chrono. So I have 20% cooldown reduction. At this point, I'm going to actually push left and get this Murdoch off our tower. At this point, I'm going to start to really try to focus on using my abilities right off the bat. Make sure that they're on cooldown so that either A, if we get a kill, I can get my passive, I can get value out of my passive, or, well, and I can utilize my Youchies. Oh, this Murdoch's hitting really hard. I'm going to use my ultimate. It's one of the really, really coolest ultimates, I think, in the game. Make it rain. Volley of missiles hitting for 468 energy damage over 4 seconds. Last missile does 50% of all damage. Interesting. I did not know that fact. Okay. I did not know that. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So that changes it up a bit. Either I'm going to have to place the ultimate kind of in the more focused on the enemy's path of retreat, so that they are forced to retreat through the ultimate, so that when that last hit happens, I'm hitting somebody. Or I have to try to focus on oops. I need to get a better key binding for cancel cast. Or I have to focus on boom! Look at that long range missile. So the Q is really good, just exactly for that. Securing that kill, securing that engagement so that you can get so that you can get ahead of the enemy team. As I was saying. Or you try to be with somebody that has a lot of slow. So Grux has a slow. Who else? Lots of characters have a slow. So maybe trying to focus on staying with them so that you can, get more value out of your ultimate. Okay, so I did some major cast there just because you saw with that white pack. Certainly wasn't doing very much damage, and with these just past few engagements, I'm not doing that much damage. So I'm just kind of wanting to focus a little bit on that, perhaps. Right, so I'm going to try to wait for this Grim to be. I'm going to push him back. So I'm going to put those out. I have my mana potion. Try to wait for. Okay, so an issue right away is going to be mana. It's going to be mana. I have my mana potion. And it's doing an okay job, but I mean, mana potion is limited. So here, this Grim is going to take. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. I tried to put it in the back a little bit. Forcing that Grim to either make a decision. Does he go towards me and escape? And escape the. Okay, I'm not gonna chase down and catch it. Has to make a decision. Does he go towards his enemies, but out of my ultimate sooner, or retreat away from his enemies to take more damage from the ultimate? He picked the latter and died for it. So that's something that you'll have to be aware of when you're placing your R. Okay, so we're gonna go with. We're not gonna do our auto attack because we're focusing on cooldown reduction using that, using our passive, using our cards to the best of their ability. So I'm having an issue with mana. Mana. Let's see, do we have mana and cooldown? Mana and cooldown. No, we don't. So let's just go for this Wellspring Staff. Actually, are we getting Harvesters? Kind of. Yeah, so we're just going to do this Wellspring Staff. In PvP, I'd take the Magus Ward, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna get some mana at this next round of card power, and then right back into the cooldown reduction. So our team, we have one. I mean, our Muriel is user 362193366. Why am I kind of not surprised? So we have one character AFK, so it's going to be really important for us to stay with our team. I like Howitzer. He's a lot of fun. Like getting into him. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to die. Okay, so let's boom, place this down. We're done. So I way overextend it. Place our right click. Try to get out of there. I thought that Twin Blast was gonna. Yeah, I didn't. That was my bad. I didn't see the Twin Blast was already quite low. So I'm going to stay with this lane. Yeah, our Sparrow is going right lane to deal with that Grim. Let's see if I can hit this. Good. So another thing with Howitzer is his basic attack has a longer range than other characters. I believe that is the case. If I'm wrong, please let me know. So he is good at staying in the background. Nice. I didn't expect to hit him. He's great at staying in the background, staying safe, which I'm really not doing a good job of. I need help, sure. So let's rotate all the way to right lane and help out our Sparrow that died. Use that range. Use his long range Q, his E, and his right click to stay safe. I play fairly aggressively. I prefer characters that can kind of hold their own and kind of regenerate. They have a fair amount of sustain. Oh, wow. Wow, I'm dead. I'm dead from the minions. Yep. Ooh. Wow. Okay, so I'm definitely noticing I have very little energy damage. Very little energy damage. But Murdoch melted through me, and I felt like I didn't do really very much to him. So this is a consideration. This is okay. We're testing builds out. We're trying to see how these characters work. Energy damage, it just might be the way to go. I mean, who knows? Okay, so there's our mana. Hopefully it helps out a little bit. I mean, 200 more extra mana gives me, what, 3 more skills? So that's a fair amount. It's a fair amount. Hopefully that keeps us in the fight a little bit longer, gives more value to our skills. Okay. So this Sevrog is... I really don't understand why the computers do this. I mean, this is a common theme in my videos. I'm trying to just figure out what the heck the computers are doing. I mean, I understand that they're cutting off our minion waves so that their minion waves can push farther, instead of having to travel with your wave and kill those enemies. You kind of hamstring the reinforcements, but I don't think that it's really strange, and it's not a strategy that's going to win games. So, okay. In this lane, seeing how he goes, I'm definitely doing the ultimate. So the extra mana's nice. Certainly notice some kind of a difference. This Gideon, what is he doing? He's going after our Harvester. Let's see what we can do with this Gideon here. Okay, so, I mean, for Gideon, I should have known that can't really do very much. Okay. That didn't go very well. We don't have much energy damage. We aren't doing that much damage. We're using lots of abilities. But that's... There's a catch there. You have to land your abilities. I used my ultimate. I missed with the majority of its damage. I probably should have waited for either my E or, well, no, my right click to apply a slow, and then use my R, or waited till he was maybe retreating, but he wouldn't have retreated to use my R. I'm not necessarily liking this build. Either this is going to be slow to begin with. We're getting kind of into the mid game now, so it hasn't really caught. We'll see. Maybe this gets better in the late game. Let's try to get this red camp here. Howitzer is definitely going to benefit from this red buff. Increased energy, increased damage. It's going to be fabulous. That's what we're missing. And bonus movement speed on a hit is going to do him really well because he does not move that fast. I definitely say his mobility is quite reduced. I mean, that's due to his range being so great. So I don't really see that as a balance issue. So complete miss. My goodness. See, I can even notice the red buff right now. Doing a really nice job of just increasing my move speed just a little bit, so I can move around, be a little bit more effective. So I'm going to rotate to the mid lane. I'm going to try to secure this kill on this gadget here. And I need my help. Okay. So once we ding here, we're going to go back. Try to get a card, and you know what? I mean, we've committed. We're doing a cooldown reduction build here, so we're gotta see how it works out. Find a card that deals energy damage and has some cooldown reductions. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a advantage from both. The mana potions are sure must if for this build for sure. So let's see. No, I want cooldown reduction. I want cooldown reduction. We're going all out. Okay. We're going to get one more cooldown reduction and then go back to that second card we got and get a and then get a major cast. Little bit of a balance, but still a significant focus on cooldown reduction. We have 2 AFK people, my goodness. You are not a part of MLG, my friend. Sorry. Maybe he is, I don't know. And there's an issue in the clan house. I don't know. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. When I come up behind. I can do a lot of damage to the scrim. Being very aggressive here. Nope. Nope. Too squishy. Not doing enough damage. Let's see if I can secure this kill. No, this way is going to kill me. I need to get out of here. My health potion. Okay, they got the kill, but I wasn't following them. I don't like it that much. I'm not doing as much damage. I don't know. I mean, unless this is a fair amount of damage, but I don't think so. don't think so. Probably should be rotating right, defending that lane, but I'm not. Not going to do that. Okay, we're doing our Q. Certainly spam our Q quite a bit. Very low cooldown now. Maybe that's probably something that I am not doing a very good job of. Actually using my abilities. So let's try it. We're gonna come in from behind here on this gadget. This is our ultimate. Get her back. Use our here. Use our Q. That's really mana intensive. But I mean, hey, we got the kill. We got the kill. Okay, let's go just get in. I mean, I'm probably gonna run out of mana. But let's see what we can do. So that went better. I think it's more. I think it was more to do with I haven't been using my skills as much as I should be. Okay. Well, I tried to cut him off. Alright. Gideon is definitely dead. Okay, so we have 3. Let's clear this lane. We go back. No, we're gonna ding and then go back. Ah, youch. Hopefully we can ding. Maybe I can bait this Murdoch. Oh, I didn't see his grenade there. Oh, come on. It was obviously helping, and I wasn't close enough to get the points. Severog. No, there's no way. I gotta go back. But I want to ding before. Okay. Let's get these. Is this enough? Nope. I'm gonna be risky. Oh my god, I missed. Yeah, I'm being an idiot. The cooldown reduction. Kinetic. Okay, I don't have very good cards here. That's all the chrono I got. I did a. Oh my goodness! What did I just do? Misclick. Undo. Okay. I should have had more. Okay, so let's do some energy damage. That's definitely a fair compromise for this build. We have done quite a lot of cooldown reduction. So far this has been interesting. It hasn't been as effective as I had anticipated. So what else about Howitzer? He seems definitely a bit squishy. Some health perhaps would do certainly really well for him. Doing a better job of staying out of the enemy's damage for one. Staying more in the back line. Getting these red orbs to kind of help out with his damage, right? Definitely be an improvement for me. Let's try to go get these two guys. I'm going to call for some help and see what we can do here. Miss. Alright, let's do that. Grab potions. Use our Q. Use our E. Use our Q again. Okay, I'm not doing enough damage. Not doing enough damage. Ugh. I mean, it doesn't help that we have 2 AFK people on our team, and that was with a red orb. So, we are not doing enough damage. This is a bust. This is for sure a bust. Perhaps if there's better cards out there, with like better fury or intellect cards that have more energy damage and cooldown reduction on it. If I had using some better upgrades, I mean, I have fairly good cooldown reduction fury upgrades, so I can't really see this working. Howitzer, I'm going to assume will benefit from either a balance of his upgrades or all energy damage. I mean, his passive gives him a bonus for cooldown reduction already. He's able to use his abilities more often than usual. So, too much of a good thing is a bad thing, perhaps, in this case? Probably. We're gonna have to see in some next videos here. I did not mean to push him that way. Let's use our ultimate here. Q. Okay, I don't think I was doing all that much damage, but I mean that worked out better. It was 3v1 twice in a row there. So I mean I shouldn't get all too happy with that. But I'm gonna have to see. Okay, so I'm gonna rotate across the lanes, get our waves going in the right direction. Focus on our abilities here. So I haven't been doing my basic attack. I haven't been upgrading that. Again, just trying to focus on our abilities to utilize this cooldown reduction. I'm doing cut off his escape, get him into the air, use my potions. I did hit him, but it's not doing much damage. Ah, I can't follow him. And I'm out of mana. Okay, so I mean 1v2. Oh, I'm dead. Very close. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. It's my R, hopefully. Oh, no, I'm dead. Okay, well. It's been interesting. It's been interesting. So I'm gonna get rid of this health token. I mean, I'm not going into there. Do we have any more cooldown reduction to to keep this fail train going? No, we're gonna go energy damage and crit. Energy damage and crit here. We have 3 really good cooldown reduction upgrades. So I mean, it's gonna have to be it. I'm gonna call it. This does not work. We're moving into energy damage, seeing if upgrading that is going to work with this cooldown reduction. We're just not doing enough damage. So guys, let me know what you want to see. I mean, doing all of these videos is an absolute blast. I really enjoy these videos. Let me know if you want competitive play, if you want PvP strategies, if you want to just see that, if you want to see me go through my PvP anxiety, anything. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to cut this video off early. A, my son is crying his face off, and B, this is a bust. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Howitzer does not work with a lot of cooldown reduction. Maybe in the late game this is gonna ramp up, but I'm going to assume that by this time you haven't been as much of a use for your team as you should be, and you probably will have put your team at too much of a deficit. So I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Guys, like, subscribe. Please share your comments. How can I make this better? How can I make better content? What videos do you guys want to see? I have lots more coming. Please subscribe, guys. I really appreciate all what you do. I really enjoy making these videos. If you have learned anything from this, even just one little thing, I've done my job. So I'm happy. Guys, please like, please subscribe, do all that stuff. Thank you, and take care.